Good morning, my friends. Welcome to Harmony, our forever island. How are you doing, Isabel? It's 6:09 on Saturday, October 19th. Oh, it's my son's birthday. Happy birthday, my son. I love you. 6:09, yeah, wasn't sleeping. I tried to go back to sleep. Oh, I just decided it's quiet. I guess I'll get up and record something. Plus, I have something cool to tell you. That was very exciting. Oh, so many hours away. Isabel, that's so many hours away. Yeah, I'll try and remember to get back on. Thank you, sweetheart. So here's the thing. I don't think I'd moved my house last time. Oops, come on, open. I've been, I got a bunch of stuff. I've been moving a bunch of stuff around, right? And, so I'm working on, I'm sorry, again, 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm working on a fall bucket list island based on the video by Millie Gaming, who is linked in my description, who created a fall bucket list and completed it through different games. And since I don't play a lot of games, I'm doing it all on one island. So, yeah, I figured we'd probably be getting there. Oh, I forgot. I picked up a bunch of flowers. Let's just open things so that they stop beeping. Okay, I'm gonna have to put some things down. Anyway, so I've been moving things, and what have I been doing? Oh, okay, so I'm trying to do the fall bucket list, and then my other goal was to finally decorate my island, because I have not decorated my island. I started it at the beginning of the year, January 1, and have not decorated it. So I tore it all down and I got rid of all my trees and stuff, but I didn't decorate. So I was like, you know what? If I'm going to be decorating for the fall bucket list, then I'm going to go ahead and decorate. Don't get all excited. That stuff's just sitting there. It's not decorated yet. So here are just some of the things that I have as part of my graveyard. This is just a bunch of pieces. That's not actually my mausoleum yet. There's just a bunch of stuff there, and I have these. I do not have the tall lantern recipe. My daughter had to make those for me. So if you have an extra tall lantern recipe, let me know. I'd kind of love to have that. I'll probably get it any day now. Oh, so I decided that I wanted some black roses. Look, there's one. Partly because, and some black lilies. Ooh, lots of black lilies. Partly for the whole Halloween vibe, and partly because I'm going to need black roses when I am finally ready to work on gold roses. I have a plan. I have a plan for over here. I'm not sure. I was debating using a gazebo as part of my mausoleum over there. That mausoleum. But, I don't know. Probably not that one. We'll see. You're just going to have to wait for this. And then, look, I moved Garibaldi, our guard flamingo, over there for now. I think he'll probably stay there. That's, from what I understand, that's the side of the island where the sea monsters come from. So that's really where he needs to be anyway. Can I just say, I'm a little annoyed that that's the closest thing to a gravestone cover I can make, that vase. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do about vases and displays and things in my graveyard, but something. Anyway, I'm trying to get all the flowers, and I've bred everything except I haven't I haven't bred a blue rose yet. I'm very far along in the process. I haven't gotten a gold rose yet because I needed the gold watering can, and I don't have a lily of the valley. I think that's all. I think those are all the things. Look what I did! I put my park together. I don't know if that's perfect or finished or what, but I kind of went with like a little bluish theme. I've never used this coloring before. And look, we have a little puppy over here. I don't leave my puppies running because I find that annoying and, kind of not nice to the puppy. But if you want to turn him on, I also don't leave water running. So if you want to turn these things on, if you ever visit my island, you can. But I figured these were the customizations that went the best there. So I got those customized. And there's a kid doing his homework here, because this is our buddy bench. If you're new, if you're trying to get it really close to the tree like this, then don't center your benches. Put one side in front of the tree so it kind of overlaps, and then you can do that all the way around, and it feels really tight and centered. My kids had one like that in front of their school. We're going to see if we can find the one we want. I got several versions of this. Hey, look, right one right off the bat. Ha! Off the bat. I'm thinking about putting that there. I don't know. Anyway, let's try scooting it. What if we scoot it? I'm going to leave it there for now. If you're having a bad day, then you go sit here and somebody will come sit by you, because they know that you're lonely and you want to have a friend. So what was I saying? That's gotta be an orange one, right? Oh, I guess it could be red. It was a little, okay, it is red. I'm just gonna plant it back because I forgot my pockets are full. But I can get rid of some of those things. Let's see what I can get rid of, because I didn't need all of them. Staying on top of your pocket space, that's a thing. Isn't it, Cara Lee? Cara Lee is one of my creator friends who constantly has full pockets. So does Lumi. Okay, these three need to be customized. I think I'm just going to put them in here for now. I'm not even sure where I'm going to use them, if I'm going to use them. Anyway, so I was decorating. I finally started doing some decorating. Oh, let me show you my map. Let's look at the map, because I did a whole lot of terraforming. So I worked on my mountain over there. Can you see my mountain? Yes, you can. So I've got my neighborhoods put together pretty well. I have those 3 houses on the beach still to place. Now there's one on the mountain. It is Teddy over there. See him on the mountain? And he used to be over next to Wolfgang right there. But I wanted him on the mountain because his house looks like a cabin, and then Diana is going to take his place over there. I still have Muffy and Grizzly. Grizzly's going to go right next to Maple up there. And Diana's going to go in Teddy's place, and Muffy's going to go over by the graveyard on the peninsula, and I think that will be fun. And then up on the top of the mountain, oh, it's not placed yet. Up on the top of the mountain over there on the right where there's a square, that's where my campsite's going to go. Anyway, so I made a bunch of mountainy stuff because one of the things I need as part of my bucket list is I need a hike. I need a hike to go on a fall hike. I really need to make a little graphic. Maybe I'll have that for the next video. So I had placed a bunch of stuff. I was getting a lot of stuff done. I'm just doing a quick walk through, make sure we don't have a blue one yet. I don't see a blue one. Yeah. So I was starting to place things, and I was like, you know what? My island's probably like half decorated now. I should see how close I am. So I went and I talked to Isabel, and she said, you have 4 stars. I was like, great, because when it was empty, it was clear down to 2 stars. You have 4 stars. Oh, people said you have a whole bunch of stuff laying around. And I was like, I tried to clean everything up, but I still had all the stuff over here from when I cleaned up my last campground area when I put this over here, and they were all laying here, and I had forgotten those. So I went and picked them all up, and I was like, well, let's just set them up up there where the campsite's going to go. So I did that, and then when I decided I was going to move Teddy, I decorated around his yard a little bit. And then I was like, you know what? I bought all these plaza things. They're not going to go where I put them. But I'm like, let's just spread those around a little bit, see what we can do. Because then I talked to her again, and she did not say that there were too many things dropped. So I knew I had picked all those up. But she did say they like our natural scenery, but it's lacking. I don't remember what she said, but what she said was, she'll give you 2 different answers when you talk to her. She'll either say you need scenery, natural scenery, or you need decorating. So scenery means plants and trees and things, and decorating means things you crafted or things you bought. So I had bought a bunch of these plaza things to use as, I bought them to try and get to 5 stars because you need, more stuff out. But they were Halloweenish looking, so I was like, I'll use those as part of my Halloween thing. But they were just sitting in my storage because I didn't know where I was going to put them. And then I was like, you know what? I'll deal with where to put them later. Right now, let's just put them around. So I put a bunch of things. I put the plaza things over here. They're absolutely not going to stay over here. But I looked at my map and I ran around my island a little bit and I went, where don't I have anything? Because that's a big key in getting to 5 stars. You need balance. You need things spread all around your island, a little bit in each quadrant and whatever. So I was like, well, there's nothing over here, so let's place these over here. So I put those all over here. I think, did I put anything over there? I don't know, because I think I looked it up once. I don't think your beaches count toward 5 stars. Yeah, so I've got that over there and not anything else. I don't know, I'll have to look again, but I just have this vague recollection that they don't count. So I was like, well, I'll put those over there. So I think we can still get there here. Okay, so we're gonna go look at, where did I put a, you know what, I do have a ladder, but it's on the other side. So let's pick that up first. See how there are a bunch of trees? That was the other thing. I had moved all my trees to the graveyard that were in my way when I was moving stuff. And I was like, well, I gotta have trees. So first she said, you gotta decorate more. And I was like, okay. So I placed all those things. And then she said, oops, wrong one. And then she said, okay, they really like the way we're decorated. It says we're lacking natural scenery. You know what takes care of that? Flowers. And I was like, well, flowers do, but so do trees. And I need more trees. So let's do the tree thing. So I went and got, we're just going to hope this works. This was a test run while we just had just the space of the house there. I'm not swearing that this is going to be, that this is the way it's going to stay. This was just, let's set it up, and see if we like it. I usually don't actually do it through the design mode. I don't know why I did that. Usually I just, whatever. Anyway, so this is Teddy's yard. I haven't decided what I'm going to put here yet. Maybe a little, what was I going to do? Oh, like a blanket or something? Like a little picnic area? I don't know. But Teddy is a jock, so he gets some workout stuff, and that's why I got the weight bench. I don't know which direction. Yeah, I got to go the other way. So I thought that would be good to kind of fill up the space, and it feels like Teddy. It's something he can do. Yeah, do I want to, I don't know. See how he's got his milk over there? We should probably scoot it over so he doesn't spill his milk. But milk, it does a body good, And then he's got his book while he's out here relaxing. I thought about turning his bench so that he could look at the ocean. Like I could have put it here so he could look at the ocean. But I was like, you know what, Teddy, he likes nature. He likes trees and stuff more than he likes the ocean. It's here and he listens to it and that's great and everything. But he likes having it that way. Anyway, so I did that, and then I grabbed all those trees and I just put them all over. I just put them all around. So I have a bunch. Oh, look, I put a little picnic there. We have a bunch of places for inclines that aren't in yet. I can pick this up now because that one's there. So I did that, and I placed all of these. This was originally in my campsite, this little picnic area setup thing, but it didn't really fit this time. And I asked her, and she said, you need more nature, right? So I placed all these trees, and then I asked her again, and she said, they love our natural scenery. They want it to be decorated more. So I put a few more things out. I put these 3 things. That's about it. Do you see how empty things still are? They're still pretty empty, but yeah, let me just show you. So where is it? Is right there. I got to 5 stars. It's still really empty, right? But I've got enough, and it's spread around, and you just have to ask her and follow that. I didn't have enough full-grown trees, so I actually went to a Cap'n Island. And did I go to a Mystery Island? I don't think I did. I went to one Cap'n Island and got those trees and then spread out everything that was in my graveyard. That's what I did the rest of. And that was enough. That was enough to get me there. I talked about wanting to have a little river. I needed a little river. And I decided that there really wasn't room for yeah, I'll go through all that stuff in a second. There wasn't room for a bridge over here where there had been a bridge. There had been a bridge right here. And so I decided that if I left it jumpable, then I didn't have to have a bridge. And I won't get fish in this part of the river because it's so narrow. But this area up here is considered river because it's connected to my river, and I do get fish here. I get fish there, and I get fish there. Look, there's a fish. So these will be decorated more. I just put some trees there, but I wanted to show you how minimally decorated things can be, and you can still get 5 stars. So it's really about talking to her and listening to her and following her directions that way. Yeah, I was gonna say I can put a little bit about, I'll try and remember to look those up and give you some more details. Anyway, here's my little campsite. It's very minimal. It's very spread out. This is the same setup that I had at my last one. The froggy chair is for my grandbaby, and the duck is because he loves rubber ducks. He loves them so much. So there's gonna be, oh, let's do this. Let's go to the edge. And I said before that I think when I make my hike, I'm going to put it, I'm going to put the in-game pathing first, I think, before I put the other pathing over it, because if I use the in-game pathing, then my villagers will follow it. They'll walk on it. Plus, then you'll know that that's the way to go. I thought about using ladders instead of staircases so that there's more work, more climbing, which makes it, more of a hike. But I want my villagers to be able to do it. So the main entrance from this side, you come right past the graveyard. You go up behind Kiki's house, and then it's going to start here, and it's going to go past Grizzly and Mabel's house. If you didn't know, Grizzly is Mabel's uncle, so he's there to protect her. They're so cute together. Anyway, so it'll come back here, and then it'll go up here. Did I not have a ladder there? I don't have a ladder there, but I have that one in my pocket, so we'll go there. So you go up over there, and then it'll go through the campsite, because our campers definitely want to hike, right? So I don't think it goes over here at all. Yeah, so it'll just go staircase to staircase to staircase. Goes down here, and then it goes, oops, I don't have one there. I'll have to get one. I should just keep my ladder out. So then you go down here, and you end up in the little the little canyon. And you see how that has a fish. This is my pond. I was like, I need a pond somewhere so I can do pond fishing. So that's my pond, and that's my little canyon. And then it comes back upstairs and back upstairs here. And then it goes, you've got your little campsite there, but it actually goes right over here. Oh, right there. So you come up there, and then you go down here, and then you go down there. And that's it. So that feels very hikey, right? It's going to be a lot more woodsy, obviously, and you'll have the path so you can follow it. But I feel like we're well on our way with our hike, and we're well on our way with our graveyard. What do we need? What do we need else? We need a pumpkin patch. So a bunch of those things I will spread out. Like this is probably going to go over where those red breeding black flowers are. So this is where Diana's going to go, although I'm going to swap Diana out for somebody else. I am also going to swap, That's okay. I was going to get rid of those anyway. Seriously? I guess at 6 o'clock in the morning I can't actually do anything. But I think I'm done placing... Those were there to remind me how deep the yards were, because I was making them all the same this time, which is so weird for me. But I think I'm done making those yards. So I'm not going to tell you who's coming in Diana's place, but Diana's going to leave and Mallory's going to leave because they feel not October-weeny fall enough. Everybody else feels pretty fall to me. So these guys are just kind of dark for Halloween, and she's obviously the black cat's very Halloween, and same with Muffy, very Halloween. Matilda's here because I don't have her picture yet, but she's black. So is she black, dark gray? I don't know. She's dark enough. And the bears, come on, very fall. And Wolfgang, he feels all snuggly like the fall. And, you know, Timber's awesome too, in the right colors. Anyway, was there something else I needed to show you? I showed you the river. I showed you how to get there. Oh, I did put one of every tree in here. I was debating. So this is my little flower garden that has one of every flower. It does not have a blue rose or a gold rose or a lily of the valley yet, but it does have one of every other flower, and it has one of every shrub, and now it has one of every tree. So that's very fun. I really like that. It was a little tricky figuring out what to do with the palm tree, but I was like, right by the water, that'll be great. So I'll adjust it a little bit when I put my other ones in there. It's not perfectly balanced. I try to spread things out well, and I think I like it right now. I might shift some things, like I said. But one of the things that's tricky for me is sometimes when I come down here to jump across, I end up like right here, and then I jump across, and then I'm trapped because you can't actually get out of here. So I'm trying to pay attention to that. I don't know as far as I don't think I'm going to put any kind of I'm not going to continue this sidewalky thing. But I might put like a little stone here to show that it's a stepping stone. So, a few other things I gotta do. I'm thinking, so I still have to customize Gallery's house. That's where all my photos are, all my villager photos. And over here, oops, let's grab that. I don't like that. I don't usually have tree branches all over because I usually drop 15 of them in the back one at a time. You have to do one at a time so they don't spawn, but you can't have more than 14 things dropped or you can't get 5 stars. So I had to pick them up, which means they're dropping again. Anyway, somebody dropped something. This is Menagerie's house, where I'm going to have all of my models eventually. I asked how the colors went because I'm colorblind. People were like, they go okay, except maybe not the purple door. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to get rid of the purple door. I know it's not. I'm not going for matchy. I'm just going for they look okay together. And I kind of like the purple door, so we'll see. I might keep it. But part of the reason I came in here is because I'm considering. Yeah, I don't know. I'm considering having part of my... okay. I thought about having my Halloween carnival in here because I have all that space and I have all this space over here. Now that I'm here, I see that it's not super deep. So I don't know. Where's that balloon? There it is. I don't know. I'm not sure. I do need to do just a little bit of... decorating on people's yards. Seriously, that shrub, what do you call it? Hedge is making it so I can't reach it. I want to put a couple of things in everybody's yard just so it feels like it's their yard. They're not going to be fancy decorated right now. It was just about giving everybody a yard and, getting to 5 stars, which I did. So I guess I don't actually have to, but I probably still will. Anyway, so these are not going to stay. These flowers are going to go away. If I don't get a blue rose by the time I need to finish my decorating, then I'll just I'll move these aside somewhere that they can still grow, maybe. I don't know, maybe I'll put them up by Maple and Grizzly, and they can be my rose gardeners or something. Anyway, this is going to be cleaned up. This is all going to be traditional park space with like benches and places for people to hang out. It's a lot of space, so I'm not 100% sure. And I was thinking of doing my Halloween carnival in here. This is the thing. Her list, Millie's list, was a fall bucket list, not a Halloween bucket list, but I'm hoping to have this done by Halloween, and I do want to make it a Halloween island, Halloween bucket list. It's not gonna be super Halloween, but it's gonna be Halloween enough. So, because it'll have a bunch of those things. I don't know if those are gonna stay there. Those were just put there because I needed somewhere to put them. Let's pick that up, see if we can find out whose it is. Oh, okay. Oh, I forgot to mention in the last one, I got all the Celeste recipes. Here's the thing. So it says someone lost this, and that usually means it's my last villager. But then I remembered all these villagers I've had before, so I haven't been talking to them. So it could really be anybody. I don't know. Okay, I don't have the time to decorate and talk to everybody and try and get their photos. So it was really kind of an either or thing for a while. After I get my island settled a little bit and check off that goal, then I'll start talking to everybody again. Because even though I got their photos on another island, let's see if we can find somebody awake. They'll tell us whose it is. Was Teddy awake? Oh, he is awake. Let's go talk to him. Even though I've gotten their photo on another island, I decided I wanted to get their photos on this island. So I'm going to go ahead and talk to everybody. I don't know when I'll move them on. I like them a lot, so we'll see. Hello, Teddy. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, so I'm sorry to wake you, Teddy, but could you please tell me whose this is? Anyway, didn't you think his cabin looked good up here as part of our mountain and hikiness? I did. I didn't read that. I'm sorry. It was a dream, probably. I'll have to read it later. Did you drop this? I don't expect it's yours, but you're awake, so you'll tell me. Whose is it? Matilda. Oh, I wish I'd known that, because she's the only one I actually do need their photo. If you didn't know that, when you find a lost item, if you click on it and you know them, it'll give you kind of a hint, and if you can give it to the right person the first time, then you get a bonus point. Like when you return it to somebody, you get a friendship point, and if you do it before somebody else has to tell you, then you get a bonus point, because it's like, oh, you know them so well. What was I going to do? I was going to do something, and I forgot. I don't know. But I was telling you that I got all the Celeste recipes, and the way you know you have them all, well, except there will be a couple more Zodiac things as the months change, and I haven't done those yet, but everything else I've gotten. And the way you know you've finished them is you talk to her on a day when she would give you a recipe, and she just gives you star fragments instead, because when you're done, she doesn't have any, she'll only give you one of each after you've learned them, and she'll give you star fragments once you have them all. Let's look. I will show you. They're way down here, but they're very fun. And I need to get back to crafting everything. I've crafted a lot, but I want to craft everything. So look, I have all of these things. So many fun things. Also, this was really fun to find. So I looked it up, and this rug, the Starry Skies rug, is the last recipe she'll give you. So of the non-Zodiac ones, right? So once you get this one, you're done. I didn't know there was a final recipe, really, right? I just thought they were all random all the way through, but apparently that one is a here you go, you're done kind of thing. So I thought that was really fun. Oh, also I wanted to give a shout out to Andy over at Simulation Fluffy. And seriously, Andy, I don't know if you've ever explained it. I want to know where you got the name for your channel. simulation fluffy. There's got to be a story to it. If you don't want to share it, that's fine. But I really do wonder what it is. So she's a creator friend of mine, and I watch her a lot, partly, honestly, Andy, partly because of her accent. She's from Canada. I love listening to you talk, Andy. But she's doing this really fun thing. So many crickets. She's doing this really fun thing called Trash to Treasure, and she's had several creators come over, and they bring her a pocket full of stuff, and they get to pick a villager, and Andy takes whatever they bring and decorates a villager's yard, places and decorates a villager's yard, and then she creates a really fun backstory, because that's what Andy does, and they're super cute. You should go check it out. I will link that in the description as well. I've got some statues that I'm going to place throughout, and I did find I checked for different ways to make tombstones, different things to be tombstones, because you can only do so much with regular tombstones, and I want this to be kind of like a Buffy the Vampire Slayer graveyard, and it has all kinds of graves, right? And my local graveyard, it has all different kinds of memorial whatever. And this is the dinosaur footprint, I think, dinosaur track. Yeah, but on the back, it totally makes a tombstone. So I'm excited about that one. I was thinking about using this one. I think it's what's it called? Mila Kuminga. I was going to say Mila Cucamonga. I don't know what that is. But, that's kind of maybe, it could be like one of those really old ones. I don't know. So I have a couple of those. And I might just use them as stones somewhere when I make my mountain. But these I really like. I have a bunch of other things that I am definitely going to use. And I originally considered using a bunch of Valiant statues because, weeping angels. And I actually have more than this. But I probably won't. I'll probably just put them in here as part of the graveyard. As just part of the decorations to be tributes to people, right? I'm not going to use these pillars with this. If I use this, then I will use the other pillars. And I wish there were a version of these without the vines, but there's not. I was trying to keep my graveyard kind of more modern, which would make it kind of more cleaned up, but we can go with the vines as far as, it's supposed to be creepy, and it's supposed to feel like a graveyard where Spike and Buffy would fight the undead, because we gotta fight the undead that'll be creeping up any minute now. I don't think there's a whole lot else. Here's my house. I think I'm gonna keep the backyard with the hedging and keep the front open. I don't know what's gonna go there yet. My house is gonna be the sexton's house. I haven't decided what exactly that means. I think it just means kind of a regular house. But whatever. And then I didn't show you this before, but I kept Bill's doghouse area. My husband's name is Bill, and he was in trouble. Like, in real life, he was in trouble because we were supposed to record, and he made plans to go to the movie with our son like twice in a row when we were supposed to record instead. So I built this doghouse area for him and put a tree there, so he had to go in and sit pathetically and ashamed on that flamingo floatable ring, and he couldn't get out. It was very fun, but I was like, well, I gotta hang on to it because the chances he's not going to get in trouble again are pretty slim. Which direction I kind of made a balloon wall. I didn't even think about that. So if anything comes in this area, it'll force it down, because those will force it down. But I do need to do a little more decorating here. I didn't realize it was going to make it look like she's in a cage. I wanted to have something, if you weren't here before, I wanted to have something that separated the mountain from the townish area neighborhood thing, and also kind of hid the cliff, because a big long row of cliff is too much for me. So I had all kinds of debates there. I did have some simple panels that I liked, but yeah, I ended up with these. I think I like these. I went with this customization because I think it goes with the gray sidewalk thing. I'm calling this a retaining wall to hold the mountain where it's supposed to be. I'll bet there are a lot of you who don't know what a retaining wall is. But if you build on a hillside or mountainy area, even if it's not a house, if it's just like whatever, they put a retaining wall to keep the mountain from falling down on the stuff below. So that's a retaining wall to keep the mountain protected and to keep the people protected from the falling boulders. Although, I don't know how much it's going to do with how much of a retaining wall is really going to handle boulders. Mabel, you're so cute. I love her, and I love her and Grizzly together. Grizzly's my favorite villager ever. I love the Crankies, and he's amazing. But I think that's the whole tour, so we are going to play categories. This is the time in the video. Can I do it here without everything being in the shot? I can't, because that's going to be in the shot. Let's see. I could kind of do it there, but that's not really the best look. Okay, we gotta run around a little bit. Anyway, this is the time in the video where we place categories. Let's go do the sunset. That'll be great. Where we place categories, I will give you a topic and then I will roll the die, and the die will give us a letter, and then you'll have 30 seconds to come up with something that fits that topic that starts with that letter. And today's topic is fall things, because it's fall. There we go. How about like that? It's fall. And there's so many things I love about fall. So we're going to go with fall. Fall things. Also tell me when your fall is, because if you're on the other side of the world, I want to know kind of what your cutoff dates are. But here we go. Fall things. I'm going to roll the die. You'll have 30 seconds, and your letter is A. Go. Okay, did you get something? I immediately thought anorak, which is a type of jacket, and then I thought acorns, which, come on, I love acorns, and when I hike in the mountains around here, there are always acorns. And then, you know what I did? I was like, I'll bet I can come up with a twofer, and I went with an acorn anorak. So I got a jacket. It's got a picture of an acorn on it. It's not real, but it would be cute. Acorn anorak. I'm going with that, and I'm counting it as 2 points. You guys, tell me what you got. I'm sure there are some fun things. And as usual, we're pretty relaxed. If you want to come back and put an answer later, please do. If you don't want to play, that's fine. Whatever. Just keep it clean. This is family-friendly channel. Very family-friendly. Like little kid-friendly channel. And if you put something that's not okay, I will get rid of it. But none of you have ever put anything not okay, because we're just not that kind of people. Animal Crossing doesn't draw that kind of people. So, but here's the thing. This is why we place categories. We place categories to choose our letter of the day, and today's letter of the day is A. So if your first name, last name, middle name, maiden name, gamer name, pseudonym, nickname, island name, character's name on your island, or in any game you play, starts with the letter A, then you are my superstars for today. Yay, superstars. You're the best. You rock. You're amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. You're all wonderful. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you to everybody. I wish we could make those doors open. Can I? No, I can't interact at all. Or that I could hit the button and it would spin. It's so cute though. I love that little, I love this silo. I love this lighthouse when you get up close. It's very fun. So my sunrise is going away. So I guess it's time to be done. Thank you all so very much. You're all wonderful, especially our, oh, I gotta get a little better position. Especially our channel members. Thank you so much to my channel members for subscribing. What that means is that you pay like 99 cents a month and it gives me some support, and you get these little cookies by your name. And you get some reactions. What we have now is Superstar, because you're a superstar. Thank you so much, channel members. If you are interested in looking at it, click on that join button. That I think it's right there below the video. I think it's over there. Anyway, click on the join button. You won't automatically join. It will just take you to where you find out the stuff, and if you want to do the stuff. But thank you, channel members, and thank you to everybody. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss anything. Celebrate with me. We need to celebrate because we got 5 stars. Yes, we did. We did it. We got 5 stars. Hopefully we will get a Lily of the Valley soon. I'm so excited. I'm hoping to use the lilies in the graveyard because, hello, perfect Lily of the Valley. I mean, that's perfect. Look at us dance. Look at us cheer. I love that we got these great reactions. Anyway, that's all. Thank you so much. Subscribe and turn on notifications if you don't want to miss things. And what? I hope you got to sleep in today. I didn't. I could have. Well, I was allowed to. I would have been able to if my body would. But it wouldn't. So I hope you get some sleep. It's time to go back to bed. I'll talk to you later. Bye.